So let's check out some of the construction here in Croatia. No wood at all. Things are either concrete or masonry. And then they use these I guess European style windows. Obviously we're here in Europe, but you can see over here, you see this brick here? Look at the cells within the brick itself. Wienerberger, and that's the thickness of the wall. So that thickness of the wall, we're talking about 10 inches thick. And that's also the insulation. So beyond that, there's no insulation. Yeah. So it's not like they stuff it with insulation. The insulation is the brick and the concrete. So it looks like here in this house, the whole bottom is built in solid concrete. You can see they even formed out the windows. Interesting how they did that, huh? Look at that form work. They actually poured it in two sections. You can see that was poured first, the walls, and then they poured the top section and the second pour. You can kind of see that line. And then they use these Wienerberger bricks. And if you look at the construction here, you can see that each level is done in sections. So you can kind of see the breaks. First section is done with a basement, then it's bricked up, then it's poured. And here, these things are actually cantilevered out. A lot of concrete, a lot of masonry, but the insulation is the brick itself. Very interesting. Okay. Here's another project we're doing here. Look at their construction fences. A little different, but they do post their signs. Keep out, be careful, etc. Look at the switch bank they have here in Croatia. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 switches. Pretty nice switches all fit in one bank. Man, how cool is that stone?
Way because it's considered like really high quality. So in the manual they told us this house was built in the 80s, but I think they must have renovated the inside.
So,
oh, that's what that is?
This is a water heater, so every bathroom has its own. So, as opposed to one central water heater.
Never seen that. So every bathroom, you instant hot.
You have to leave this on whenever you're not using the bathroom. When you're showering, you turn it off, and then you shower, and when you're done.
What?
I know. And then this is all wall-mounted AC that every single room has.
So everything is independent.
Independent.
That way you're not running the whole house.
Yes.
I like the frameless doors.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know that they put trim around it, but these type of doors, I guess they could be done either way, but this is like a frameless.
Yeah.
That's closed real nice. So far, all the doors have been pretty impressive the way
It's a little, some of them push, some of them pull.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell which is what it is, to be honest.
Now this looks like it's all marble, like these steps and all are marble. And then up here it looks like some sort of marble. What's interesting is down in the basement, they chose to do wood. Got the front door. A little wood element. Now all these exterior walls are solid.
You can't hear a sound.
Brick.
Yeah.
So and they use that open cell brick.
It's literally.
Yeah. I mean, look at the thickness of that wall.
That's what I think the art value is so high.
And here's the panels, the electric panels that they use here. Schneider Electric. Where they hid the washer dryer.
It's just one.
So we got one. That does everything.
Yeah. I personally not a fan of it.
Yeah.
Every door, every window will open up either way.
Schuko windows.
Here.
Chimney. What type of stone is this? I noticed this type of stone is around a lot.
It's actually
It's like-
local. So all the quarries for this type of limestone and stuff.
Oh, it's limestone, I figured.
They're when you drive through the mountains, you
Yeah.
can see them actually cutting in and mining the limestone.
I like that.
But they only do it on the mountains that are facing inwards to not ruin the natural look on the outside of the ocean. If that makes sense.
And they polish the edges, but then they leave all this just kind of chipped out.
Yeah.
Thickness of that wall. 10 inches thick, plus you got the thickness of the material.
Yeah, they build them.
It's just solid plaster.
They build them to last.
Yeah.
Like they're very thick, and they're also very labor intensive. They take much longer to build.
I've noticed the tile work is pretty good. It has its own water.
Heater. So you just turn it off when you shower. Well,
Where's the water heater located though?
that's the part
I
I'm
mean,
not
obviously-
sure about. I'm actually not sure. I think it's downstairs in the basement somewhere.
Schneider Electric. Look at those views. Hey, Brian.
Hey.
We're doing a tour of the house.
Yes.
It looks like they're just built that.
Yeah.
A lot of limestone.
It's
Limestone.
like
They added that limestone on the inside too.
It only gets us.
Love that limestone fireplace though. It kind of gives that a little bit of a rustic feel. Popped out the fireplace, added a little dimension. Look at that.